Hello, I'm Arande Coach King, head coach for JV boys basketball team at Putnam Valley High School, and I'm the founder of the head varsity boys coach for Kings basketball teams and sports performance training. We're a not-for-profit AAU program, pretty much more a developmental program, but we use the AAU circuit to showcase players. And as I said, as a coach, I know more goes into deciding on how to take a young player into your program than his basketball skill set. There's consideration of character, academics, and coachability, which is why a student athlete like Eric Castillo is who every team in the nation needs to have on their roster. The Kings program, we are blessed to have Eric. He's a great young man and a ball player alike. We are blessed to have him. As I said before, there's much I can say about Eric. So I will start with his character. Eric is one of the most respectful, honest, and accountable young men I've ever had the honor to coach in my 15 years as a basketball coach. I can tell you, you won't find a more upstanding individual than you will in Eric Castillo. And as great as Eric is, I have to give the credit to his support system is just absolutely phenomenal. His dad, Jose, his mom, Lisa, and his sister, Mia, they are fantastic, and they've done a simply amazing job raising Eric with some fantastic values, and the system that they raised him with is just absolutely beautiful thing to see. If you're looking for a player that has the character that you're looking for, you can look no further than Eric. Now, turning your attention to Eric's work ethic, you won't find anyone that's going to outwork Eric in practice and in games. You just won't find it, hands down. Period. I've coached thousands of players, and Eric is in one of my top three of all time work ethics. So you just won't find another guy who's going to outwork Eric. So if you're looking for someone who's going to lead the team in practice and show the way and have guys follow the example, start with Eric. Okay. Eric as a student. Eric excels in the classroom as well. Never once has there been a conversation where Eric was not getting it done in the classroom or disrespecting a teacher or his classmates. So as a student, you're not going to have a problem there. That's been instilled in him, from his parents as well. So academics first. He knows the fact that he's a student athlete, and that student comes first and foremost. Now, Eric as a ball player. Eric is one of those players that when he walks into the building, especially for our games, I take a sigh of relief knowing that he's there. Okay. As a coach, I take a deep breath just because he's there. He is our team's engine. He's the glue you can count on to lead by example. I know he's disciplined and knows the sets inside and out, the back of his hands. And he's always going to be the guy that's going to jump up to help another player who's a little bit far behind in learning the sets to learn the sets. He's going to be that guy that comes out there and helps them. He's another coach for me on the court. When I'm addressing the team, Eric is right there in the front, looking me in the eye the whole entire time. The young man, he's like a sponge. He's eager to learn. He's constantly working on his game and comes in each season with sharpened skill sets. So you're not going to have to worry about Eric doing his work in the classroom and on the court to improve himself as an individual and as a ball player. I told Eric that his game is equivalent to, in my opinion, to Avery Bradley of the Lakers. I'm an Avery Bradley. I'm a Laker fan. So Avery Bradley, every time I see him play, I see Eric. Eric, he is a lockdown defender who I always put on the top guard whenever we have a game. And it's a challenge that he normally volunteers for a lot of the times. His ball handling has become very impressive. There's one thing that I told him that he needed to work on, and he definitely did. And coming into in the end of the winter season, his ball handling really impressed me, especially when our point guard wasn't there. Eric took the reins, and his ball handling really impressed me. And the best thing about Eric's game is to me, outside of his defense, of course, is his mid-range game. He's really embraced the baby J. Right now, it's deadly. Because I teach the kids, if you have a mid-range game, you can write your own ticket. And Eric really took that to heart, and he's one of the few players that's really picked it up and kept it. And he understands perfecting the mid-range game is going to be huge for him. So if your program is looking for a player that has great character, discipline, honor, is a blue collar, hard nosed work ethic, leadership and loyalty, and a hunger for learning, then it's a no brainer choice to have Eric Castillo to be a part of your program. Trust me, it'll be the best decision you'll ever make. All right, I appreciate your time, and if you need any, and if you need to contact me or need to talk more about Eric, feel free to give me a call. I'll include my number, which is 917-708-1265. That's my direct cell phone number. I'll be happy to talk about Eric any day of the week, any time of the day. All right. Thank you. I appreciate your time.